So, you've got to expect sometimes people are going to grab you. Now look, if someone grabs you, it's not a big deal. Very often people panic when they're being grabbed and they think it's a disadvantage, but actually it's an advantage. If Chadas actually walks up to me and grabs hold of my clothing like this, who's in trouble? Who's in trouble here? Of course you are. Why is he in trouble? Because he's tied his hands up. The one thing I know that if he ties his hands up, he can't hit me. Why can't he hit me? Because his hands are already connected. They're connected to my clothing. So this isn't a bad thing. So it doesn't matter whether he holds my hands, okay, whether he holds my hands and my clothing. Whatever he does and whenever he grips, he puts himself at a disadvantage. And that's to your advantage. That sounds a bit weird, doesn't it? When you say disadvantage, then advantage. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. The point is, what I'm trying to say is, don't panic. The guy grabs hold of you, the first thing you always need to do, and this is the key thing, is the base, to drop your weight. Because his hands are tied up and you want to keep them in. So you notice how I bend my knees? So you see how I drop my weight and I keep his hand collapsed in position. Now, what I like to do is to grab hold and wrap the arms. Hold the arms and bend my knees so I close my elbows. It's quite good to, and it works quite effectively, doesn't it? Try and pull your arms out. He can't pull his arms out. Now, I know most of you clever clogs out there are going to say to me, yeah, but the guy's going to headbutt you. He's going to do this. Yes, he's going to headbutt me. We covered this in a video about 3 years ago. I'll try and put a card up if I remember. Okay, but either way, the answer was the same as it was last time. If I trap the guy and he goes to headbutt, I'm going to be putting my elbows up. So my elbows are going in his face and I'm smashing with my elbow. So he can headbutt me, yes, but this is close quarter fighting. All the variables we've gone through in our videos, the guy can knee, he can headbutt, he can bite me, he can do whatever he wants. But here's the thing, when I trap his arms and he can't get his arms out, if he's trying to use his head, I could frame him as well, keep him away. Now the good thing about this is the environment I'm using it. I'm pushing him against the wall. But now I've got elbows, now I've got elbows, now I've got elbows on his nose, and now I'm punching, now I'm headbutting him back. But I'm keeping his arms trapped, he can't get them out. And that's the lesson for today. Don't panic when the guy grabs hold of you. If he grabs hold of you, use it to your advantage. Frame if you need to, but certainly use knees, okay, and elbow, and keep the person, bang, in a trapped position. Do not panic and try to get them off you. Use it, be happy, be good, and have fun.